Hey guys, how you doing? Trying out this YouTube streaming thing again. You get notifications on YouTube at least. Yeah. I'm not sure if streaming on YouTube is going to be something I'll do more of than Twitch in the future or not, but I just wanted to give it a go. I only really wanted to try it on Wednesday, but the servers went down like half an hour after starting to stream, so yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna give it a go again. Not 35 degrees anymore in France. Damn, that's pretty freaking hot. I live up in the middle of Scotland, so it doesn't get anywhere near. Like, I think the hottest it's got this year so far is like, did it get to 24, 25 one day? I can't remember, but it doesn't go much above 20. It can do, but it's rare. I think the hottest I've ever experienced here is 27. Not that hot. I mean, yeah, I mean, I have to say, I don't, 35 is a bit too hot for me, but I do like the heat, I have to say. Gonna queue up for a casual just to warm up. Play some older. What do we know about Battle Royale mode for now? Have you seen any of the videos that I did about it? Because we don't have much more information than we had a few weeks ago. Like there's no new information that's come out, which kind of sucks because I would love to talk about it some more, but there isn't really much to talk about. Hottest in Serbia was 51. Jesus. Okay, that's insane. I've never experienced that hot. My dad used to live in Delhi in India, and I remember it getting to like 45, 46 there. That's pretty hot. Like, when it gets really cold, you know, where it's like -10, even -20 or something like that, you don't even want to go outside because it literally just like your face feels like it's gonna come off. You know what I mean? Like you breathe and you can feel like the moisture in your nose freezing. It's not a nice feeling. But when it gets to like 45, 46, it's kind of like the opposite problem. You don't want to go outside because you just can't function. It's just too hot. Anything below like, yeah, 35 and below is like bearable for me. But it depends on what country you live in. You hate guns, absolutely, so you crave for Magic and Fantasy Battle Royale. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's a shame we haven't got too much to kind of keep us ticking over until then. Like I know, I mean, you guys may have noticed I haven't been posting as many videos lately. There's just, to be honest, I could probably just step my game up and try and do more stuff, but I'm trying to pace myself because I know that when Battle Royale comes out, I'm going to be doing a lot of content. So I'm kind of like, I've kind of quietened things down a little bit. It's not something that I really want to do, but apart from BPL, there isn't really a lot to talk about at the moment. I know that's kind of pessimistic, but there just isn't. Like what is there that's new in the game apart from like slight meta changes? But the last patch was like what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I can't remember. It was a while ago anyway. So like in terms of like us average players, not a lot has changed. Yeah. See, I don't think the problem with the game is the actual developers. Like, okay, we've had some bugs. Like, I'm not saying the game is bug-free, but I think in terms of like the way the game's balanced, the way that like the pace of development is okay. I think maybe the priorities are a little bit off. I think a lot of the problems with, like, this is just my opinion. I have no idea about the inner workings of the company. But from an outsider looking in, I feel like the problem is a marketing and organizational problem. I think the developers, the artwork team, the music, like just everything, like creatively, I think the game, the SLS do a really great job. I think a lot of the problems with the game derive from some kind of organizational issue. I mean, you only have to look at BPL, the amount of stuff that was overlooked. You know, like how much advertising did you see? Like, I feel like myself and there's the website Battlecrank as well. I feel like the two of us put out more information in a succinct way than SLS did, which is kind of crazy when you get fan sites, fan YouTube channels doing more work than the development team's marketing.
You look like you're freezing.
So yeah, I feel like a big problem isn't so much development. I have full trust in the actual development of the game. I think it's really good. But yeah, it's a difficult one. Because I feel like it's a shame because Battle Royale is going to be good. And I think it's worth the development time that they're spending on it. But I feel like we've got too much of a lull right now that I'm just worried that a lot of the core players are going to lose interest before it even happens. But then if Battle Royale is really good, then, you know, we maybe don't have too much to worry about. But I guess we'll find out.
A clean canvas, ready to be painted. 3, 2.
The thing is, yeah, it is a PvP arena game, and there's no, like, you could say that you don't need a story. But I think, like, it's quite common for people to actually want stories these days. I don't see any problem with having kind of a storyline.
claimed the orb. A cold embrace.
Nice. Like I think the thing is that games these days you have to have kind of an appeal, something that appeals to a wide audience. And like I don't know about you guys, but like I'm definitely a PvP player. Like I don't play games for the storyline as such, but I love Overwatch's characters. Like they're just so compelling.
3,
And
2, 1.
you know, if we could do that with Battlerite, I don't see any problem with it. I don't think it's a waste of time because it's not the same people that are going to be working on that shit. So I don't see why not. I mean, they've actually employed a lore writer. So I think that's going to be really cool, personally. So we are going to be getting more. So yeah. Point being, we will be getting some lore.
Round 1.
The power within is overwhelming.
You don't want to be good at a game nobody's playing. I won't have my usual Twitch chat names shaking intensifies. Hey Thooper. Good to see you. I'll add you to I'll make you a mod on here as well. That'll mean you can mod the comments on the actual videos as well. But there is one that I was saying this the other day. There's one thing that's left in like for review, and I really like it. It's just that conspiracy theory thing with the guy saying about lizard people like taking over the world and all that sort of weird bullshit. But I just think it's hilarious, so I've just left it in review. So yeah, just don't delete that. I have saved it, but I'm not paying any attention here.
Your team won the orb. Match victory.
All stand as one.
Why is he on YouTube and not Twitch? I'm just trying it out. I wanted to try it out the other day, but the servers got shut down halfway through the stream. Just want to give it a go. And I've sorted some things out that I didn't sort out on Wednesday. So you should be able to rewind the stream, which I think is a really cool feature. Have I got any quests that I need to do? Just 6 matches. All right, I'll just play some ranked. There's a lot of things that I prefer about Twitch. I really like hold on, I'm just gonna go on your I'm just gonna add you to the mods, Thooper. How do I do that? That's the question. To go on your channel. Where even is it? Community? There should just be a button where it just says make mod. Oh wait, no, there is. There is a button that says it. Okay, I added you as a mod. That's easier than I thought it was. Yeah, the emotes. The emotes are the thing that are great about Twitch. I really miss the emotes on YouTube. Is the Battle Royale mode a different download like Realm Royale? No, I don't think so. I think it will be yeah, I think it's just gonna be a like a separate thing you can queue from in the base game.
Good taste.
I've got an arrow with your
Could be
name
wrong,
on it.
but I think that's probably how it will be. You don't like that there's no theater mode with chat showing so much space is taken up by useless things. That is a very good point, actually. That's a very good point. Yeah, that's definitely a downside of YouTube. Like I say, I'm just trying it out, so I appreciate your feedback.
Scream for me.
Oh, you can do a pop-out chat, can you? Pop-out chat. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's very useful, actually.
I am Thorn.
Guide me as I guide them.
Yeah, no theater mode is pretty meh. But, so yeah, disadvantages, no emotes, no theater mode. I think those two things are pretty big. I think the DVR thing, where you can rewind live stuff, I really like that on YouTube. And I've heard a few people say that the image is a little bit clearer on YouTube at the same bitrate as Twitch.
Was this the first time we met?
Hello, small one.
Hold on, how does theater mode work? Let's have a look. Can I go on it myself? Hold on, I'll do that in a minute. I'll just do this first. If I click on that, what does theater mode do? No, it's not the same. It's not quite the same. Yeah, there is just some useless stuff there. It's not bad though. To be fair, the thing that's holding back the size of it is the height. No, the width, which is only being taken up by the chat. Yeah, it kind of looks like a theater mode anyway if you go on the gaming, YouTube gaming. Yeah, Twitch theater mode is better. There's less useless crap in the way. I do agree with that. It's easy to get a couple of strikes on your channel deleted. Hold on, I'm gonna have to read that again in a second because that sounds important.
Enemy team won the orb.
Damn it.
Your team claimed the orb.
Damn it! No! What? Crap. Yeah! So what was that you were saying, Thupa?
I win. Ha 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 ha.
I'm not inherently against YouTube streaming, but you can't possibly have your own music on stream because the same DMCA and copyright claims apply to stream footage. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I don't often play music on stream, so it shouldn't be, hopefully it shouldn't be an issue. But
3, 2,
but that is a very
fight.
interesting point. In fact, I think that alone, like just the risk of that happening is possibly enough to put me off using this.
Your team claimed the orb.
This rook takes a lot of damage. It's kind of hard to keep him alive. Just had a friend who had his channel suspended for a little while after he gave YouTube a try.
2, 1.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's thanks for telling me that, because I wouldn't really want to risk my channel getting suspended. That would be pretty bad.
Your team claimed the orb.
Oh, he's so dead! Rook is so dead. No, he's not. He should have been dead.
Enemy team claimed the orb. Enemy team won the orb.
Oh, for fucking... Ah, this rook.
Your team claimed the orb.
Yeah, like you say, you could just not play copyright music, but like Thupa says, YouTube is infamous. Like, they're so like everything about YouTube's copyright is so beneficial to people who make copyright claims. It's so anti-content creator. Like content creators, like if a record label makes a claim against your channel, YouTube just automatically assumes that the record label's telling the truth. And if you try and contest it, then you risk your channel getting suspended or even banned. It's actually fucking stupid, but it is just a fact of YouTube that there's a lot of fucking record labels and stuff that just troll, like making claims on things that's not even, doesn't even belong to them directly.
Enemy team won the orb.
Put down.
Enemy team won the orb.
Oh, we're leaving all these orbs.
Enemy team won the orb.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Enemy team won the orb.
Is that it?
Just for passing. Death vortex incoming. Enemy team claimed the orb.
The thing is with not playing copyrighted material is it really limits you, because say someone finds a funny video or something and then I want to watch it on stream so everyone can kind of like share in it. I might get a copyright strike because if that clip has copyrighted music on it, even if it's like a game trailer or something like that,
I understand it.
even if it's a game trailer or something, but it's got copyrighted music on it, what happens then? If I'm kind of like essentially rebroadcasting something that's, there were 2 flats. It did feel a bit tough, that game. Then, you know, then what happens? Hey. Yeah. What happens on Twitch if you're just constant? I mean, to be fair, on Twitch they just mute the parts of the stream that has copyrighted material on it when it comes to the VODs and stuff. I'm gonna have to look into that. To be honest, it may be just safer to just stream on Twitch because that's where most people are when it comes to streaming anyway, isn't it? I do kind of like I do like the way this YouTube stream works, but yeah, I don't like being limited. You imagine that'd be blonde or red-haired. Let's play some Survivio. I think I need to edit this scene though. If I go on that. Hold on. Go back to this for a sec while I edit this. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I need to get rid of the display capture. Add window capture. Opera. There you go. Sageception. This is my little Q game. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what? What? The fuck? That was such a quick death. Ooh, this gun is amazing. Oh no, it's not. It's not this one. I think this one's alright though. I really like these shotguns. Oh, fuck! Oh, it's that close. Okay, I suck now. You're a Jolt sub now. Nice. You think you have less visibility on YouTube? It's weird because I've heard differing opinions on that. Some people say because there's... I did get outplayed. Let's see. Oh, you need to get close. Ow! Do you think the value of Serious and Old is E that charges heals? I don't think. I think there are better things that you can take. Like, it's okay. Zero dies so quick in this game. I usually do a bit better than this. But yeah, so far I've kind of sucked. Battlerite Royale early access. I actually heard about this game because someone said, Battlerite Royale looks like Survivio. I can't see this guy because I haven't got the fucking long range scope. Literally just gonna die again. Use this medkit. Uh-oh. Wasn't paying attention to the circle, was I? No, helmet. Oop. Oh my god! Take a shotgun. Where do I need to go? I do need a better scope. Like, I think the scope is, like, by far the most important thing in this game. I've only got a 2x scope. See, like, somebody can see me over there. I literally haven't got a clue where they are because I haven't got a scope. Coming in, anything in there? Nope. Quickly grab this. Oh! I tabbed out to see where the Battlerite Q was doing. Oh, shit. Here we go with this problem again. Can't fucking see them. Use the medkit, why not? Oh, there it is. That's just fucking Rambo.
The arena is mine. Time is of the essence.
Wait. What's happening here? Ooh. I really need a better scope here.
I've heard the cries of lost souls.
I am the mightiest.
Oh! Sucks not being able to see this guy. Oop, there he is. Ah. Well, GG. That aim though, no wonder you play Lucio. I don't know why. I can aim in battle, right? Why can I not aim in Survivio? Like my aim is actually trash in that game. I don't know why. I might have to queue 2v2s as well today because queues are taking fucking forever. Like I know the game's kind of like been a bit quieter lately anyway. But But Fridays are always even worse. Oh my god, damn it! You know what Stunlock is missing? A champion whose bullets do little damage, but you can shoot them faster and they ricochet off surfaces. Well, Xander can fire his right click. Xander can shoot his right click off surfaces.
Is of the essence.
I love the smell of sulfur.
Nice shirt, by the way. Do you even want to take that Battlerite on Xander? Not really. Some people do. I mean, I think I've seen some BPL players take it. I saw Mini from Game On. He took the bouncy right click. So it's definitely doable. Yeah, the extra range is pretty decent. Like, it's not bad.
Somewhere out there, I will find the perfect.
I foresee a victory ahead, but I might be wrong.
No, I agree. It's not worth taking that right, but I'm just saying you can do it. It is a possibility. Bouncy Magician sounds like a bad board name. A suggestion on what to do as Lucy main when you get to be first pick and team don't respond in chat for swaps. If you're a Lucy main and Lucy is all you play, you've just got to kind of work around that, I guess. Like, you'll see what the people queued as, and I would recommend, like, if you see people have queued as something and it's not going to work out, then I would just switch to something else if you can. Like, if you have a Croak and a Shifu, okay, some Croaks and Shifus might come back and peel for you, but if you don't think they're going to do that, playing Lucy is a bad idea. You want to play, like, older or something who can kind of keep up with them. And
Your team claimed the orb. Round lost.
About time.
took you 30 seconds to find that emote. This is why you prefer Twitch. Alright, point taken. I think I'm probably going to just do Twitch now.
1. Fight. You're done. Enemy team claimed the orb.
How would he go back into that?
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Rip.
Round lost.
Nothing wrong with shooting, as long as the right people get shot.
Three.
Man,
2.
what's with these guys just trashing each other in chat? We could totally win this. We just need to focus up. Why do people never avoid damage? I don't understand it. Like avoid, don't jump. Little tip: don't jump after you've taken damage.
Your team claimed
You actually want to avoid damage in the first place.
Art of destruction. Enemy team claimed
Why does this Alessia just keep she iframes my heals, but she doesn't iframe the goddamn snipes?
Your team claimed the orb.
Got her. Oh my god, this Alessia.
Round 1.
About time.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, it just sounds passive aggressive. I'm not trying to be passive aggressive, but I'd like to say to them, can you try and use your space to avoid the snipe? Not my heals. Like, they keep eating a snipe and then spacing and avoiding the heal afterwards.
Your team won the orb. Art of destruction.
Oh shit.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Reverse time. Fade with time.
Death vortex incoming. Enemy team won the orb.
We did it, boys!
Round one.
Now I have sand stuck in my ears.
Three, two, one, fight!
Oh shit.
Your team won the orb.
Oh Jesus. The burst!
You're done.
Your team won the orb. A cold embrace.
Let's try this again.
Your team won the orb.
I'm so dead! Ah, mother.
Your team won the orb.
Honestly, like, I'm okay with a 2-3 on that one. I mean, yeah, 2-3. It sucks, but that burst,
Defeat.
the snipe onto the two of them, and then the auto burst, like that was pretty fucking huge. It's a good play from them. Let's play some Paloma. I don't know if I'll actually play her. Like if the comp, if it doesn't suit the comp, then I won't play her. But oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Thorn.
Scream for me.
These
Dawn time.
guns make their own tune.
Hey Astico, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. You can't think of any Thorn puns.
I will hunt and I will find.
You heard of me?
Can you get another shout out? Shout out to Dio / Greninja.
It is foretold. I am favored by the constellations.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. All the invis. Oh my god. See that Flavor 4K guy? Like he shouldn't have played Alicia there. Should have just gone double support in that last game. He would have had more impact. It would have meant more heals and shit. Ooh, I got the Rubin build. I don't think that's something I want though. What's the Rubin build? Oh yes, you got that. Nah, I'm not good enough to pull that off, I don't think. I'm just gonna go with the regular borrow bullshit. Oh, that wasn't even the right build. Anyway. Let's go with this build. Can you play Lucy for the memes? I've actually, in fact, to be honest, the keys don't seem to be going too well today. So what I might do is I'll log on to my other account that I'm kind of doing an experiment just playing Lucy on it this season. To be honest, I've played like 10 games on that account. So, yeah. So I need to do a bit of climbing on that account. But yeah, I'll play some Lucy. We'll see how this game goes. But yeah, I'll go on my Lucy account. Ah.
Enemy team won the orb.
Yeah.
Enemy team won the orb.
Oh, I've got this person muted.
Round
Clearly,
lost.
We are remembered.
Three, two, one, fight. Your team won the orb.
Oh,
Your
what?
team claimed the orb.
I'm not the best Thorn in the world, by the way. I just hate...
Round one.
I don't really like playing there. Why are you not on Twitch? That's like the question of the day. I'm just trying out YouTube streaming.
Three, two, one, fight.
Ah.
Enemy team claimed the orb. Your team claimed the orb.
Constellations confluence.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Nice. Zio playing melee. I know. This is like the only melee I can play really. I used to be able to play Freya, but now she's been nerfed. It's just like I can't do it.
Good manner.
I'm more of a ranged kind of person, but Thorn is basically a ranged dude.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Gotcha.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Oh, that was such a mess.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Nope.
Constellations confluence.
Shit.
Enemy team claimed the orb. Death vortex
I'm really
incoming.
misplaying this shit. That was so bad from me. Woo! Okay, I played so freaking bad there, but but we did it anyway. Oh, my heart. My heart. That should have been so much easier, but I just I made such a mess of like that engagement onto the Sirius was insane, but I kind of misplayed it from there. I'll show you what I mean. Just for the sake of illustration. Like that round was such an easy win, but I made it a lot harder than it needed to be. I may need to do this the difficult way. I hate that this is a... Okay, is this going to be visible? So I pulled in the croak. This guy got petrified, which was great. And then he used his counter. What was it I was thinking I should have done here?
Enemy
Oh yeah, I missed the orb. That was a pretty big deal. I don't know, it was just a bit messy overall, I think. I think there wasn't really just one... I was thinking there was just one mistake that was made there that kind of did that, but I think it was a multitude of things. Like, that was a really good engage onto the croak, I think. There, I should have husked. That was a good entangle. And here I should have hit the orb.
Enemy team.
But I missed it so many times. Like that orb should have been ours. Yeah, the odium is bugged as fuck right now.
Enemy
So there, that was really bad on the Jade. Another bad play. And then, so that I couldn't really avoid, unfortunately. This was fine. But then watch this. I husked. I shouldn't have pulled him there. There's one mistake. I didn't husk soon enough, so I still got the venom on me. Like, I almost died there. That was bad.
Enemy team.
Fucked up the orb.
The death is incoming.
Oh, it was just so messy. So messy. I'm just going to go pee real quick, guys. So I'm going to go... That moustache. I'm just going to go pee real quick. Catch you in a sec. Catch you in a sec. Hey. Can you donate on the YouTube stream? Yes, you can. There's a link in the description, I think. Or you can use Super Chat. I've never used Super Chat before, so I don't know how that works. Can I do it? I can send money to myself. Ooh, you get different color messages depending on what Super Chat you use. I don't really know what happens when someone does it, but yeah. In before copyright strike. Fuck's sake, I didn't even think of that. Motherfucker. I did not think of that. Where do I get full amount? I think YouTube's a bit more fair with I think it's 90. I think the super chat you get, like, I think 90% goes to the broadcaster and 10% goes to YouTube. I think with I've got the donate thing below. I think that's 100%. But yeah, I don't mind which one you do because the super chat might be fun. I don't really know what happens, so, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna go on my my other account and play some Lucy games. So I'll just do that now. I could play it on my main account. Like, I'm pretty confident playing Lucy, but it's just fun to try out some Lucy on a thing. Do you know what is really annoying? Yeah, super chat is basically like bits. Like, I would say that's the YouTube equivalent of sending bits. It's kind of the same thing. And it is it's a lame ass name. But yeah, do you know what really annoys me? I don't know if you guys have seen, and if you haven't seen this already, I think it's a pretty cool thing to buy. A few months ago, the Steam Link, which is like, it's a little box that you plug into your TV, and it's a little box you plug into your TV, and you can stream games from your computer, from your Steam library, onto your TV, and it just plugs in via... oh! Wow, that's fucking loud. Hey! Hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks, Burlibis. That's pretty cool. I like that sound. Make it louder. I'm hoping I get one of those body pillowcases soon. The Stunlock have sent a box full of Battlerite merch. I don't know what they're sending. I know they've got hats, they've got t-shirts, there's plushies, there's the the body pillowcases. I don't know if they're going to send me a bunch of shit or if it's just going to be like a t-shirt. But I know they're sending me some merch. I don't know when it's going to arrive, but I know some of the people that went to DreamHack have already got theirs. Do some 1v1. I promised that I would do some Lucy games first. So I'll do a Lucy game and then we could do some 1v1s if you want. Keep up the good work. I like the approach both on the videos and the live streams. Thanks a lot. It means a lot. Like I've been kind of, I have to admit, I've been struggling a little bit lately. I've been struggling motivating myself to do videos and stuff because it's not that I've lost interest in the game, but there's just not, like, I know a lot of you guys who are watching now, most of you are advanced enough at the game. So like me telling you where you should position, you guys know this shit by now. And every time I do like a Battlerite basics video, I always get a few comments saying, oh, like, I feel like a lot of us know this shit now. Could you do some more advanced stuff? But the thing is, it is quite difficult to do some of the advanced stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys watched the Red Canids analysis that I did on Monday. Like, I'd like to do more stuff like that, but it's just finding the opportunities to do it. Because quite often, and I did one a few weeks ago about the Rook meta as well. Like, I'd like to do more stuff like that, but there's only so much of that I can do. And when there's not a lot of news going on in the game, it kind of makes things, makes things difficult for me. And not only that, but there's been so many Odium bugs that even just making videos lately has been, it's just made things difficult. Like you guys saw what the Odium does before, where you have invisible people. So it makes capturing footage just that little bit more time consuming than it was before. Finding a frame where all 6 members of the like arena are within sort of view of me, because if they're not in view when you start the frame, then they'll be invisible. So I've got to find a frame where all 6 people are visible and then play from there. And it's almost never the start of the game. So it's kind of annoying. Maybe explain how players can improve in certain aspects, reinvent the learning process. Like, actually, I'll tell you what, that reminds me. I did want to do a video on like learning how to learn, because I think you can be told this is how you should do things. You can watch someone like Jolts. You can watch someone like Clerney, who, if you haven't watched them before, I would highly recommend watching them. They're really good players and you can learn a lot from watching them. But if like, and that is part of the learning process, but if you're only learning by doing what other people tell you to do, you'll never be as good as them. You'll always be behind the curve. And I think learning how to learn is a really important skill. You know, how to review clips, how to review your play. Yeah, Clerney's a streamer. He's he is the support player for Dolos. So they're a BPL team. He's a support player for Dolos, but when he streams, he almost always plays DPS.
Dusk and dawn.
And he's probably one of the best players in the game, I would say. Like, as an individual, he's one of the best players in the game. I'd put him right up there with, like in terms of his versatility, I think... Who is there in the NA? I mean... I think, I've said this before, but I think one of the strong points of European... like, the European pro players is how versatile they are. And I think Clerney and Godov are two of the most versatile players in this game. They can turn their hand to just about anything.
I'm here! Oh, hi there.
I sense weakness in my presence.
Yeah, I would highly recommend watching Clerney. But anyway, the point being, if you're constantly learning from what pro players tell you to do, or what anybody tells you to do, whether it's me or a pro player, you're not really, like, I think it's important to apply critical thinking and, like, learn how to analyze your own gameplay. And like, if you can do that, you can become one of the innovators. Like, you can become one of the pro players. And I think the only way you're ever gonna, like, I'm not a pro player. I'm kind of like, I'm good for a casual. You know what I mean? I'm good for a casual. Like, I don't aspire to be a professional player. As in, I don't aspire to be a BPL player or whatever. But you're never going to become one of those BPL players unless you learn how to innovate. Like, just watch the video on Red Cannons. Like, they've done some amazing stuff. I think if people learn from what they do, then I think they may have defined a new meta. Like, I think what they did in BPL was actually freaking insane. Like, they are such insane players.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Ah, just a bit late. I mean, a bit early, so. Nice. Did the footsie. Did the good old footsie.
Your team claimed the orb. The death vortex is incoming.
Got him!
Round one.
I did a lot of damage. What the fuck? How did I do so much damage? The hell? I didn't think I was doing that much damage. Hey, it's Demonic Sushis. Haven't seen you in a while.
3, 2, 1, fight.
I'm sorry, I'd seen you already said hi in chat, but I only just noticed now. Ow.
Enemy team won the orb.
I am new and strong.
He's got nothing. Oh, shit. He's got that. No! I put the shield on the wrong person.
Your team claimed the orb.
Plat 1 on this account. I use my EX abilities with the shift key.
Round lost.
I think using 1 and 2 is probably better. Yeah, I think using 1 and 2 is probably better, but... Because the thing is if you're using something like Alicia's Ice Block, and you want to
1.
self-cast it, doing Control, Shift, and Q is a very difficult thing to do. But doing Control 1 is a bit easier, I think. Neither are particularly easy to press, honestly. Damn it. Come on, should have seen that one coming.
Your team claimed the orb. Enemy team won the orb.
This Ashka's aim. Second to none. Oh, ah man. That was dumb.
Your team won the orb.
Got him. What clarity potion right am I using? I'm using potency.
Moment is key to temporary art.
Just gives me an extra heal, bit of extra damage if I manage to catch them. I don't know if it's really necessary in solo queue, but it's really nice. Because the thing is I'm almost always gonna be using clarity potion to cleanse something. So adding that extra heal or damage just adds some extra. Like it's already it's so strong. Cleansing or purging something, and it just adds that extra value to it, which is really nice, I think. Cleanse the ha! Thought you could get me in the slow-mo, eh? Crap. Crap.
Enemy team won the orb.
No!
The light and dark.
What are they doing?
Enemy team claimed claimed the
Don't
orb.
hit it. Please don't hit it. Uh-oh. Footsies.
Death vortex incoming.
Aw, man. Damn. Damn. That was so close.
Round lost.
It is no coincidence.
3.
When's the best time to use Lucy dodge? Only to dodge really big damage. Like, you ideally don't want to have to ever use it. Because people will focus you as soon as you do. She's kind of there.
Your team claimed the orb. Enemy team claimed the orb.
God. Well, damn.
Match lost.
Over for now. Hot flames await.
You think she's a bad pick when Diamond or when you're not playing in Diamond or higher? Is this my Smurf? Yeah, it is. Yeah, she's not very good in solo queue. Like, she's a really strong champion. Don't get me wrong. She's really strong. But it kind of, I mean, our Alicia just literally just spaced into all three of them there. I'm not entirely sure what they were thinking. That kind of just lost us that last round. I really don't know what they were hoping would happen there. But yeah, I'll show you. Like, it wasn't a great start anyway. We were just taking too much damage. Yeah, like, I don't know why it's not showing any.
Team won the
So yeah, she just jumps into them. I really don't know why. And then she literally had, I don't even know what happened to the Lucan there. Oh, he just got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, that's like, as Lucy, to be honest, as any support, there's nothing I could have done there. Blossom is very good in solo queue. In fact, I would say that she's kind of like the cheese pick right now if you want to climb easy in 2v2s. You just go Blossom. Lucy prioritizes team support over everything. I think that's true. Like, she just has everything for her team. She's a champion that enables her team very well. Like, I take the right that makes them do more damage. So my whole team is doing 12% more damage. She heals a lot because of that. For melee characters, I can put barrier on them and then they can... it stops people from being able to kite them. Or when they're out of cooldowns, I just put barrier on them. And unlike Other Side or Portal, they can carry on doing what they're doing while they're taking no damage. And it's a 50 damage shield as well, so that's pretty huge. And then the fact that I can break people out of petrifies, out of stuns, out of incaps. I can get the enemy Thorn out of his husk. I can get the enemy Paloma out of her other side. Like, Lucy gives you so much control over the game. But it does require your team to make the most out of the opportunities that you make for them. And I would, like, a lot of people would argue that her ultimate is one of the best in the game. I mean, it's 98 damage if you can get them in the whole thing. Like, you think of it as not being good, but that's AoE as well. So you can do that to everybody. You do actually see, like, I would say her ultimate, like, in terms of punish potential, if you see the enemy and they've got nothing, there's almost nothing in the game that can punish that person who's got nothing than Lucy's ultimate. Like, an Ashka ultimate doesn't do as much damage. Alicia's ultimate doesn't do it. Like, I don't think is there anyone who can do 98 damage in one ability? Maybe there is. Yeah, like I can chuck that down. So much damage. It's crazy. And especially with that, I've seen some people, they take this right, where you get the extra snare. Because, that doesn't go very far. But yeah, see how slow they go through it. Like, they can't even get out. Yeah, Shifu ulti. Fair enough. But it's not as big of an area, and it doesn't slow them. Like, they can get out of it. Okay, so there are other things that can do as much damage, I suppose. But Shifu and Sirius's ult. And Blossom's ult. I'd say Blossom's ult is very strong. But none of them have this, like, slow as well. Because, like, they're not getting out of that. Like, the Sirius ult, you can kind of run out of it. Like, he can't turn it particularly fast. Unfortunately, it doesn't affect the orb, though. That's the only issue with it. Like, the first hit does. But the rest of it doesn't. Yeah, see, Thorn's ulti in theory is really good. But in practice, it never seems to get the value that you'd hope for. So, like, how much damage does it do? 56 plus 6. Yeah, it's not quite as much. What, 72 damage? So not quite as much. But it does still have that snare, and it blocks projectiles. It's almost like, I see a lot of Thorns, they'll just do that. So that the enemy can't get the orb. Like, I would say that's pretty good. Yeah, Freya's ult is great for burst damage. Esmo's ult is great for burst damage. I would say his is similar to Lucy's. Yeah, Lucy's ult is just very versatile. I think that's kind of what it is. Like, there are other ultimates that can do similar stuff. Ooh. Ooh! I can't resist trying this. Like, this would literally be the,
Someone once said, time is in a hurry, friend. Winky face.
I'll mute this chat.
What are we gonna do? Guide me as I guide them.
This one's not happy. Yes, this is the South American comp. I know I'm supposed to be Chub Chub's the Elise main, but I couldn't resist at least trying this out. I mean, the guy is right. We're not red cannons. You can't always apply BPL tactics to solo queue. I do agree with him.
2, 1.
runs in my veins.
Enemy team claimed the orb. Your team won the orb.
Crunch time.
Your team claimed the orb.
Ooh, that was a good play from the Paloma. I think she might be dead though. No, she's not. See?
Round 1. Three, two, one, fight! Enemy team won the orb.
Damn. Ooh, she fucked up.
Your team claimed the orb.
This is such a fucking cheesy comp. When you play it, it just feels so, like, solid. Like, it's such a solid comp.
Round 1.
Must break down.
We're not even playing it right. Like, the Blossoms builds all over the place. It still works. They haven't got the weaken on their mouse one. Older ZX mouse one is almost useless. I'm not sure I agree with that.
1. Fight! Your team claimed the orb.
Let's try this again.
Ooh.
For the natural order!
Ooh, shit.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Oh. We still got this. It's fine.
Your team claimed the orb. Natural fury! Victory.
About time.
Well, that's a strong comp. Rook never used his EX mouse 1. Ulting too much. I should make comp videos. Yeah, I'll try that. That's actually a good shout. What other comps are there that like? What comps do you guys like? Because I really like that comp's really cool. I really like Battleship comp. So like obviously I'm a Paloma main at heart. So I really like Battleship comps. So like Paloma Varesh and some other ranged champion, whether that's Jamong, Ashka, Jade, Destiny. Like there's a bunch of things you can make it work with, but I really like Battleship comp. I really like Rook Xander Varesh. Yeah, I could see how that could be pretty strong. You like the Lipton iced tea composition. What the fuck? One comp that I really loved that just isn't played anymore is Xander Esmo Freya. Like if you want like the ultimate like aggression comp, that was really cool. Like it wasn't about like loads of crowd control, although you did have some crowd control, but it was about just kind of going in, killing shit. It was very fun to play. It was quite tough to play as Xander, because I played Xander in that comp before. This is going to be really hard as Lucy, by the way. Yeah, it was quite hard as Xander because you're having to deal a lot of damage. You're constantly applying arcane catalyst to people. You're trying to sheep people. And in the meantime, you're watching Freya and Esmo. Like, Esmo's not too hard to keep track of his cooldowns, but Freya is notoriously quite difficult to keep track of all her cooldowns because if she weaves them correctly, she'll almost always have something. So it's very difficult to know when the Freya has nothing. So it is a little bit tough keeping track. Like, it's so hectic that it is very hard to see, like, oh, Esmo's got nothing or Freya's got nothing. You've just got so many things to watch. And also, you got to bear in mind, do they have... does the enemy have anything to punish with? Is it worth portaling them, or are they just not going to get punished because the enemy has nothing as well? I really like Thorn. I like this comp. Thorn, Jamong, and then some healer. Paloma works. Blossom works. Oh, this is going to be... At least it's Thorn. Your ideal comp is Ashka, Rook, / Bacco, and Pestless. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I really like Ashka and Bacco together, actually. Having said that. Ashka and Bacco together is... like, the counter to it is a Paloma or a Xander, or maybe a Lucy as well. But yeah, so if you're against like, oh, Pearl can kind of, there's a lot of counters to it. But if you're against like, oh, you know what, all the supports have fucking something to deal with it. But counters aside, if you can get someone in an in cap and then Ashka puts his Q stun down. So like Bacco gets his shift space and then Ashka does his Q. and then you can get some big damage. You know, if depending on what your support is, you know, you could have a Xander right-click them. You could have Paloma put a wolf on them. Pestilus could right-click them. Just the setups with that comp are so good. I'll try a little bit of a punish comp. Punish build. That rook's going wild. Take this! Eat this! Take this! Not back over in trouble. I can't keep up.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Damn. As a Pestilus player, you really like Pestilus and Rook. I've played against a lot of Pestilus and Rook in 2v2s. It's a strong comp. I do agree. My old classic for 2v2, and it's not as good in it was good in Bloodline Champions. It's not so good in Battlerite. Is Paloma and Jamila, but in Bloodline Champions it was Psycho Pomp and Stalker. That was such a fun comp to play. It's not even close to the same now, but it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it back in the day. I can't hit him. He's too speedy. Nice. Lucy just like this is a situation where someone was saying in chat about Lucy with like certain comps like double melee. Like this is a situation. If I wasn't playing on Chub Chubs of the Lucy main, I would not play Lucy with this comp. It's just no. Like, it's just, I can't... I mean, the thing is I'm getting, like, I've probably got more support protection than it looks like. Because your barriers on allies don't show on the scoreboard. So I didn't barrier myself, I barriered my teammates. Yeah, see there, I should have had 50 protection on that rook there, but it won't have counted.
Your team claimed the orb.
Again, another 50 that I should have had, but I won't.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Well,
Round lost.
Yeah, see, I should probably have at least 100, maybe even up to 200 more score than I do. Look, 30 score. 30 score on the barrier. Like, I mean, you guys saw that. I did 2 barriers at least there that got 100% value. So there's at least 100 score missing there from the barrier, which sucks.
3, 2, 1, fight.
So it kind of encourages you to barrier yourself, because on the scoreboard, looks like that's the right thing to do. And also I'm applying these kind of like mini weakens with my my left clicks. That also doesn't show up on the scoreboard. See the punish potential on that. It's actually pretty nuts. Okay, there we go. Another 50 on the shield that I should have got. That won't count. Ooh, nice. He actually protected me from that as well.
Your team won the orb.
Ooh. Oh. They saw that coming.
Your team claimed the orb.
Nice.
Round 1.
Tonight are feast awaits.
Yeah, see, my barrier score will... Oh, no, it's still shit. Oh, yeah, because I barriered myself more for the speed rather than the damage reduction. That rook ult 100% countered the Blossom. I don't know why she didn't go for a shot on me. Like, I think that would have been a good idea there.
1, fight.
As soon as he... Ooh, okay, didn't need that. So much damage! It's actually freaking insane. I think this is the SoloQ Lucy build. Like, I know you're putting all your eggs in the ultimate basket, but... Like, that, you can't beat that. Like, that's freaking insane. Like, they just can't get out of it. Depends who you're against, I suppose. Yeah, shield is... Shielding, getting a well-timed shield is so much... Nerd with 60 views. Yeah, shields are so much more valuable than healing. But it doesn't show up on the scoreboard. It doesn't, but you're still getting the value, so just ignore the scoreboard. I think that's the lesson to be learned from it. It's the same thing with other side. Like if you can get a well-timed other side, you can avoid a lot of damage for your team. You don't think there should be a general score at all? Just individual scores for specific areas like healing, shielding, damage output. Yeah. Yeah, the general score doesn't really tell you much at all. Like there are some champions that have value that goes way beyond anything that you can even measure. Like Portal and Other Side are two things that, yeah, Xander Portal is a good example. It's not measurable how valuable that can be. I'm just going to go pee real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go pee real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. Is there a way to get chat come up on full screen mode? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that's a good point. Is it Anna? I don't know how to properly pronounce your name. I hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, what you say about a total of 50 seconds, like saying the time that someone was hasted for is definitely, that would be interesting. Kind of like, I mean, that's kind of like the way Overwatch, to be honest, like I'm not advocating Overwatch's score system because I don't think hiding your teammate's score is necessarily a good idea. Like I think it's good to see your teammates' scores. Like it can help you diagnose a problem quite often. And like if I've learned anything from Overwatch, it's that hiding the team score doesn't stop people from being dicks to each other. In fact, all it does is encourage people to be it causes misguided toxicity. Like you could be say, Hanzo, swap, nothing's happening. Like, but he could be your best DPS on the team, but you just don't know because you can't see what his score is. Like his accuracy could be like, he could be getting like 20% of his shots are headshots, and overall he's getting like 60% accuracy. And he's gold damage on the team, but you can't see that he's gold damage on the team. All you can see is that you're silver and you're Reinhardt, so therefore the DPS must suck, and it's probably Hanzo, not the soldier. Is there any delay on YouTube? There's a bit of delay. it varies, because there's different options I can use. I could make it even far, like I could make the latency even lower, but I like the fact that you can rewind the stream, and you wouldn't be able to rewind the stream if I put it on the lower latency. So I've left it on low latency. Robin VN just subscribed. Nice. Robin VN is Dread. Here's another one where I probably wouldn't play Lucy. Unless one of them goes for...
I will hunt and I will find.
By the way, I have made a video today. I've just scheduled it to go out a bit later than usual.
Tried eating the salad at the time. It was very time consuming.
I love the smell of chemistry.
You have my axe and my shield.
See you later, Red Warrior. Cheers for watching. I'll catch you later. Bit confused how you just subbed. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I think there's a good chance I'm just going to go back to Twitch. Let's put it this way. Is there anyone here who has a problem with Twitch? That's what I'd be interested to hear. Because I know there are some people who like YouTube, but there are people who actually have a problem with streaming on YouTube or watching streams on YouTube. You know, like the chat thing, the lack of emotes. Because you've got what are they called? Those freaking emojis. Like you got emojis, but that's all you got. You just don't go on Twitch. You dislike Twitch, the chat spam gets you. The thing is, the chat spam is based on how many people are in the stream. Like, do you know what's actually funny? About as many, maybe slightly less people are watching this right now. Like, sometimes I'll get up to like over 100 or whatever on Twitch. And the chat is more busy here. Than it normally is on Twitch. But yeah, if you watch like esports and stuff on Twitch, yeah, the chat spam really bothers me too. Like watching BPL the other day, oh my god, it was so annoying. Right, I'm gonna go with this this build again because it was pretty fun. Yeah, the chat spam is easier to moderate on Twitch. That's true. There is a spam thing that I can enable on here. I can put slow mode on. I can automatically block spam messages, which I think I've got on already. Like there are some features on here. When I play off stream, am I more toxic? No, I wouldn't say so.
I can't wait for the action.
The chat position's better. To be honest, I think more people seem to have a problem with YouTube streaming than Twitch streaming. And it's hard to keep everybody happy, but... Hey, BM. Jesus.
Enemy team claimed the
Do they seriously not have... What tilts me? Overwatch.
round lost.
If you want to see me get toxic, I'll play Overwatch. In fact, after this game, do you want to watch me play Overwatch and see if I get tilted? I won't tilt on purpose, but there's a good chance that I will get tilted.
3, 2, 1, fight.
I don't think I've ever rage quit before. I don't think I've ever rage quit from... Have I ever rage quit from any game before? I'm not sure that I have.
Your team claimed the orb.
Ultimate ready! Take this!
I can't.
Your team won the orb.
No.
claimed the
Crap.
orb.
Let's try this again. Shall we do?
That goes so far.
Your team won the orb.
Use your prow. There we go. Huh. Huh.
The death vortex is incoming. Your team claimed the orb. Your team claimed the orb.
Woo!
Round one.
I like the reaction to Overwatch. Why not play CS:GO instead? I'm not very good at CS:GO. I used to enjoy it, but I played it a lot and kind of I'm not good enough to carry on playing.
One. Fight.
Oh shit, that was so dumb.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Crap. So dead. I'm so dead.
Your team claimed the orb.
Ow. Get out of here. Oh shit. How do you cancel attacks with a cast time? Everything, by the way, everything in this game has a cast time. Like literally everything has a cast time. Even if it's just 0.1 second, you can cancel everything. The only thing you can't cancel is iframes. Because that would be OP if you could just cancel an iframe and then use it again. Well, you can't cancel an iframe mid-iframe. But I think you can cancel the kind of run-up to the iframe. But yeah, the button is C. But I cancel with button, like a thumb button on my mouse.
Round one.
You can cancel counters and shields. Yeah, if you're in the middle of a counter and you know no one's going to hit it, it's actually a very good idea to cancel it. Jamila's space can be cancelled mid-iframe. Oh yeah, it can, yeah. Yeah, it can, you're right.
Enemy team won the orb.
Oh, I'm getting a bit of lag there. I'm dead.
Take this!
Your team claimed the orb.
Who said GG? Oh, it was the backer.
Victory.
There's no cast time on counters and shields. I think there might be, actually. I should have clarity potioned myself to prevent the older ult. That's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't say it out loud, but I looked at my bar. I was like, oh shit, I had clarity potion. I could have avoided that. Yeah, well pointed out. So, do they have any cast time? Yeah, they do. But it seems like you lose the cooldown. Because you can do like that shit. No, you can't. You can't retain it. I suppose that would be OP as shit. But yeah, you can cancel it. But yeah, with Sirius's space, you can really bait stuff by cancelling it like that. Like, because, like, obviously I'm not recommending spacing in and then countering as Sirius. But it is quite cool that you can go in like that, and then you can make it look like you're going to do something. They counter, and then you hit them with that. It's pretty strong. You saw in the BPL that they clarity potion themselves when older ults, even if he doesn't go for you. Yeah, that is exactly what you should do. And actually, it's the same thing when a Bacco goes for a shift space. As Lucy, what you can do... let me see. When he goes for the in-cap, you can pop that on yourself, and not only does it break you out of the in-cap, it also gets rid of Bacco's buff that he gets. Which one is it that he goes for there? It's the bravery. Like most Baccos take bravery on their space. So hold on, I'll just get a bit of energy here. So you get rid of the in-cap and you get rid of this bravery buff as well. So like clarity potioning that is pretty much your win condition against Bacco. And actually an interesting thing there was that Bacco didn't have shield bash. Because every time he went in with his shield, I was expecting him to go that at the end, but he didn't do it. Because I'm presuming he didn't have shield bash. Or he wasn't using it if he did. You often spam your EX left mouse button with Lucy very aggressively and you rarely get enough energy to use the ultimate. It depends on the matchup, I think. Yeah, it depends on the matchup. Like if you're against stuff that can just spam iframes and they can easily get out of your ultimate, then maybe using the EX left mouse button is a good idea. But the ultimate is just so strong. I would recommend using it quite a lot, to be honest with you. I'm actually running with an ultimate build. Ulti build. Yeah, like your ultimate is like one of the best punishing abilities in the game. Like if someone's got nothing, they are dead. Like so dead. Why is that account in plat? Because I've played like 10 games on this account this season. Maybe 13 now. I think I played a few. And you get placed lower than you did last season. And last season I didn't really play much. So I think I was only Diamond 5 on this account. So like I was Grand Champion on this account in the preseason. I got placed into like Diamond 3, played a few games where I was just kind of messing around and fell to Diamond 5. And then because you get placed. Oh no, I think I ended like Diamond 2 or Diamond 3. But when I got placed this season, I got placed in Platinum because it always places you like a little bit lower than you were that you finished in the last season. Yeah, I got to Diamond 1, I guess, but yeah, basically I just haven't played enough games on this account yet. How long does a season last? 6 to 8 weeks, I think. I think 8 weeks is supposed to be the average. This one ends the 17th of July. Why am I saying weeks? Because weeks is more accurate. Because it will start on a Tuesday, and if you say 2 months, it's not as precise. But when you say 8 weeks, it's 8 weeks. 8. Oh shit! Sorry about that. Yeah, so 56 days. Whereas a month, 2 months could be any kind of number, really. Like, could be 28 plus 31. Could be 59 days. Could be... It's because my buttons for changing the scenes are on my number pad. And I tried to... yeah, I was typing in numbers in the calculator on... to figure out how many days there would be in like different types in different months. And yeah, I changed scenes with those buttons, so I got to remember not to do that. They don't always place you lower than you finished last season. Last season you were plat 5 and you got placed plat 4 this season. Okay. I think maybe that only applies to like Diamond and Champion. Because literally not a single person got placed in Champion. So if you're in Grand Champion or Champion, you're going to get placed lower no matter what. So maybe they squash. I guess if you do really well, like you're kind of a lower rank and you play really well in your placements, maybe you get put higher than the previous season. But if you're sort of high Diamond or Champion, everyone I've spoken to, if they're high Diamond or above, gets placed lower than what they finished.
So, am I allowed to go all out?
How do I find streaming on YouTube so far? You prefer it? I like it, but a few people have pointed out that you can get copyright strikes on your channel. Which someone was saying just don't play copyright stuff. But what if there's a funny video or a trailer of a game that comes out while I'm streaming and I want to show it, but that trailer has copyrighted music on it? Am I going to get a copyright strike on my channel because of that? Whereas on Twitch, that's not going to affect that. And I don't want to risk my channel getting suspended because of something that I just want to share with you guys. So yeah, I like streaming on YouTube, but I think I've kind of done this as a tester, and I may not do it again. To be honest, the amount of wins in your placement, I think, is if you win 3 games against people who aren't very good and you lose 2 games against people who are good, you're not going to get placed as well as if the 3 games you won, like all the games were against tough people, and the 3 games you won were against really high ranked people. Jesus, can't catch a break.
Your team claimed the orb.
No, why? I can tell I'm in the flat. No offense, but that should not have happened.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Damn.
Round lost. A true
Lucy player equals masochist. Kinda. Kinda. What against the team they have. Yeah, it's kind of annoying to play against. It's, yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the Thorn. That counter hit sucks, but but yeah, like this is not a comp Thorn wants to play against. It's so annoying for him. Nice, okay. Oh man, should have done some kind of engagement on that Destiny, to be honest.
Enemy team won the orb. For the natural order!
Ah shit, that was me that time. That's pretty bad, Jewel, but oh well.
Enemy team won the orb. Round lost.
A masterful display, if I may say so.
You need to clarity your potion as soon as your ally's going to get CC'd. Don't wait for the CC to take effect. The problem is when things are so like hectic like this. But yeah, like in an ideal world, yes, that is true. The thing is though, is sometimes I'll be watching the Thorn and I know that he's got like his husk, or I know that he's got his space, and I'm not going to use my clarity potion when I know he should dodge it. But because if he does use oh shit, that was a misclick. If he does use his ability to dodge it, then I've just wasted my clarity potion.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Oh shit. My bad. No!
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Yeah, I'm playing kind of shit right now. Don't know what I'm doing over in this position. Kind of dumb.
Enemy team claimed the orb. The death vortex is incoming.
There's the dog. Oh shit. Thorn, don't die. Yeah, see, that was a good one.
Fire you.
Got her.
Round one.
Must break down.
Yeah, with Jamila, just don't hit the counter. That's pretty much the answer.
Fight.
Easier said than done, but yeah.
Enemy team claimed the orb. Your team claimed the orb.
They actually fucked themselves there. That's, I'm so dead. So dead. Nah.
A masterful display, if I may say so.
Why do I use my movement speed right on my R against 3 range? You don't take it just for the movement speed.
Brewing. Almost
You take
done.
it for the reduced cooldown on your roll as well. And to be honest, I didn't shield myself. I know. It came off cooldown literally as I died. I thought I didn't have it. I was dead either way. I mean, I was stuck in a stun. Like, I wouldn't have survived that either way. Yeah, never give up. I didn't give up. It was a mistake. But I'm just saying, I was dead anyway.
The chemistry between us is just perfect.
I think this will probably be my last game. I got a video scheduled to go up at, well, in about 35 minutes. So I made that before I started streaming. I don't take any clarity potion or panic flask rights. Normally I would take the clarity potion right, but I'm just trying out a different build at the moment. Usually I would. I'll show you the rights that I would normally use, but panic flask rights I pretty much never use. Like, some of them are good. I would say some of them are good in 2v2. Like, the extra damage on the panic could be cool. A soda dream. Hey.
Can't wait to try these out.
Yeah, I'm not.
Friend, winky face.
Why is stupid the zebra mod?
I am eager to hunt.
So, am I allowed to go all out?
He's a mod on Twitch and on in the Discord as well, so thought it only made sense to make him mod here as well. Would I play with you and call you out on your mistakes? I don't have time right now, but yeah, maybe some other time.
Friend, be careful out there.
So yeah, this is the build I would normally take, where I've got the 2 healing ones, got barrier movement, got the roll thing, and then potency, which is really strong. I've been trying this out because it's kind of like a more punishing build, and then you can reduce the damage people do and the healing they take. How come I don't make videos breaking down a play, why it's good / bad? I did used to do that. And the feedback to it was always okay, but not, it often didn't get as many views as other things did. Like, I know, I mean, it's not all about views, obviously, but it gives me it's just a metric of how much people want to see something. And if people aren't watching something, to me, that says it's not something that people want.
A fight or two will keep my skills up. Don't throw caution to the wind.
I just love the sound of the crowd cheering for my great experiment.
Hey Anders, how you doing, man? Thanks for watching. I don't know if you actually needed that or not, but...
Enemy team won the orb.
Now, is she going to use her space? She already used her space? There it goes. I'm going to put it on her instead.
Let's go for a spin. Ready, set, go!
I think I'm playing with some good people. I know Bugenhagen is a higher rank than Plat. Oh, no! It
Vortex is incoming.
The Plat plays from me. The self-cast button is control.
Victories are won with strength alone.
Let's go for a spinner. Is Croak that hard to hit a stun against good players, or are you able to get him out of stealth every time easily? It's a skill matchup. Like, it's all mind games with that sort of thing. Like, Lucy can really outplay a Croak. Like, she can easily get him out of stealth, but it's not to say that it's an easy thing to do.
Enemy team won the orb.
Oh, for fuck's sake, every time. Oh, I shouldn't have run through that.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Let's go for a spin.
Jesus fuck. We always have our ults at the same time. What's up with that?
Round one.
Victories are often gained by
Every time I ult that Destiny. I mean, not Destiny. Blossom. Every time I ult that Blossom, she has her ultimate as well. That's so weird.
Three, two, one. Fight.
That was one way to make an ultimatum.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Ow. Oops, shit. Stop walking
Enemy
through
team
this.
claimed the orb.
No, no. Oh, fuck.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
I needed to dodge roll faster there. What Battlerite is Rygon using? He's got... Oh, he's got the weaken on his space.
Let's go for it.
He's got Repast, Invigorate, which makes sense, and the double Dragon Palm.
Vortex is incoming.
That was a pretty bad round for me.
Lost.
I did kind of get stuck in spawn, which sucked. But yeah, I should, if I dodge rolled faster, I wouldn't have got silenced by the Destiny right click, and I would have avoided a bunch of damage. I'm just kind of lost focus, to be honest with you.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Right. This one, we got this one.
Your team won the orb.
Damn.
Enemy team claimed the orb. Your team claimed the orb.
My last thing that I... Oh, I had my barrier again. Fuck. Don't tell me I should have used my barrier, because I know I should have used my barrier. Shit. This is my new account. Nah, I'm just playing on a Smurf account, because I'm just seeing what I can do with Lucy.
Incoming. Round lost. Victory dance!
You should have used your barrier. No. Who is the best champ?
3, 2, 1.
Right now, I think Thorn is quite quite strong. And I think Blossom is quite strong. This is not somewhere you want to be as Lucy. It's absolutely... Oh, Jesus.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Oh, I lose. God damn it. Getting stuck in that corner was bad. Yeah, I've just lost focus here, guys. I'm gonna stop. I know I needed to get out of the corner. I did get out of the corner, but then I had no dodge roll. Easier said than done. It's all good. I played kind of shit there.
Match lost.
Should have used the barrier. Right, well, I think I am going to head off now. Are there any special features I can do for, like, make some credits roll or some shit like that? I don't think so. I was hoping there was some kind of credits. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream on YouTube again. It was just kind of like a test thing. Paloma or Blossom? I would say Blossom's probably more versatile. So I would say Blossom. Just put a video of a hut exploding. Who would you even credit? I don't know. Like, I just wanted to have some, like, you know, like when like there's a video I could probably play that's some kind of like sitcom ending, but I can't do it because I might get copyright strike. So yeah, all of my wonderful viewers, credit to all of you guys. Can I see who's in the chat and just go? No, I can't do that. Can I? Wait, participants. Oh, it doesn't show everybody. It shows a few people. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, go check out in the description. Yeah, someone just asked if I'm going to be on Twitch. Yeah, you can get copyright striked apparently from streaming on YouTube. So that's one of the reasons. And a lot of people seem to not like, they prefer Twitch to YouTube for streaming. So yeah. But yeah, go head over to, there's a link in the description to the Twitch channel. So yeah, just go over there. I stream like 3 times a week usually on Twitch. So I may do another stream on here from time to time, but I'm not going to make it's not going to be a regular thing. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys. And see you next time.